Hi, I'm Marigold. Not the flower, though my husband Derek says I brighten every room just the same. We've been married for 3 years, and for the past 6 months, we've been living with his mother, Eleanor. The arrangement was supposed to be temporary, just until our new house was ready. That was 4 months ago. It's 9 a.m. and you're still sleeping. Get up and make me breakfast. The shriek pierced through my bedroom door, followed by 3 sharp knocks. I glanced at the clock. 7:15 a.m. I sat up, rubbing my eyes as Derek stirred beside me. Your mother, I whispered, nudging him. He groaned, pulling the pillow over his head. Just make her something, please. You know how she gets. Derek, it's not even 8 yet. This is the 3rd time this week. Mari, please. The contractors are coming today. I need to focus on that, not referee between you two. I slipped out of bed, throwing on my robe. In the kitchen, Eleanor sat at the table, scrolling through her phone. There she is. Sleeping Beauty finally graces us with her presence. Eleanor didn't look up. I want eggs, not runny this time. Good morning to you too, Eleanor. I opened the refrigerator. It's actually only 7:20. My clock says 9. She waved dismissively. Your clock is wrong. I reset it yesterday, remember? Well, I changed it back. I prefer it that way. My friend Jasmine walked in through the back door. We carpooled to work, and she had a key for mornings like this. Morning, sunshine. She smiled at me, then nodded politely. Hello, Mrs. Thompson. Eleanor barely acknowledged her. Another day of playing office instead of focusing on family, I see. Actually, Jasmine said, pouring herself coffee. Mari just landed the Peterson account. Biggest client this year. How nice. Eleanor's tone suggested otherwise. Derek mentioned you two might be looking at houses in Oak Ridge now. Isn't that a bit ambitious? I cracked eggs into the pan, harder than necessary. We can afford it, I said. Can you? Derek mentioned some concerns about your spending habits. I turned, spatula in hand. He what? Jasmine cleared her throat. Mari, we should head out soon. Derek said that? I repeated. He's worried, dear. As am I. Marriage is about supporting each other, not competing. His father and I. We're different people in a different time, I finished, sliding her eggs onto a plate. At work, I couldn't focus. During lunch, Jasmine leaned across our table. You look like you're plotting murder, she said. Close. I'm just tired of her lies. Did you see how she deliberately changed her clock to make me feel guilty? It's psychological warfare, Jasmine agreed. But Derek needs to step up. My phone buzzed. A text from our neighbor, Sam. Just saw movers at your house. Everything okay? Movers? I showed Jasmine. We're not moving yet, I called Derek. No answer. I called Eleanor, straight to voicemail. When Sam called back, his voice was hesitant. So funny thing. I just talked to your mother-in-law. She said you and Derek decided the new house wasn't working out, so she's having her furniture moved in permanently. The fork slipped from my fingers, clattering against the plate. Mari! Jasmine's concerned face swam before me. What's wrong? She's moving in, permanently, without asking us. She can't do that, Jasmine insisted as we drove toward my house. It's your property. Technically, it's in both our names, mine and Derek's. Still, she can't just... Apparently she can. I stared out the window. Derek's not answering. What if he agreed to this? We pulled up to see a moving truck and Eleanor directing workers carrying antique furniture. What's going on? I approached her, keeping my voice level. Oh, Marigold. Surprise! Eleanor's smile didn't reach her eyes. I've decided to solve our little housing problem. I'm moving into your new place. Without discussing it with us? I looked around for Derek. Derek thought it was a wonderful idea. We talked about it last week. Where is he now? Running errands for me. So helpful, unlike me? I finished. Eleanor, this isn't happening. Not without a real conversation. Eleanor's smile tightened. It's already happening, dear. Jasmine stepped forward. Mrs. Thompson, I think there's been a misunderstanding. Maybe we should wait for Derek. There's no misunderstanding. Derek agrees his mother should be comfortable. In our house, I clarified. The one we haven't even moved into yet. A house that's much too big for just 2 people, Eleanor countered. Derek mentioned you're struggling with the mortgage. That's not true, I said, my voice rising. Our finances are fine. That's not what he told me. Sam approached, looking uncomfortable. Everything okay here? Sam, I said, have you spoken to Derek today? No, but Mrs. Thompson mentioned he's been worried about affording the new place. That's a lie, I said flatly. Eleanor gasped. How dare you? Let's call him right now, I suggested, pulling out my phone. He's busy, Eleanor snapped, then softened. Marigold, dear, you work so hard. I'm just trying to help. Jasmine touched my arm. Your sister-in-law might know what's going on. 20 minutes later, Derek's sister Olivia met us at a nearby cafe. So, Mom's moving in? Olivia stirred her latte. Classic Eleanor. Did Derek agree to this? I asked. Doubt it, but he has trouble standing up to her. Has she done this before? Olivia laughed without humor. When Derek and I were kids, she convinced our dad that his mother was interfering in their marriage. Next thing we knew, Grandma was in a retirement home. That's terrible, Jasmine said. It gets worse. Mom controlled all their finances. Dad didn't even have his own bank account. When he finally tried to leave, Olivia hesitated. What? I leaned forward. She claimed he was unstable. Had him committed for evaluation. By the time he got out, she'd drained their accounts and taken everything. My blood ran cold. Derek never told me this. He was young. Mom convinced him it was for Dad's own good. Olivia looked me in the eye. Check your accounts, Mari. Now. I pulled out my phone, logged into our joint account, and felt the color drain from my face. It's empty, I whispered. Every penny. Transferred this morning. Derek found us still at the cafe. His face was pale, hands shaking. Mari, I swear I didn't know, he said, sliding into the booth. Know what exactly? I kept my voice steady. That your mother emptied our accounts? Or that she's moving into our new house? Both. Neither. He ran his hands through his hair. She told me she needed help with a down payment on a condo. I gave her access to transfer some money. Some money? I showed him my phone. Derek, it's all gone. Our savings, the house fund, everything. No, that's impossible. She wouldn't. She would, Olivia interrupted. Just like with Dad. Derek's eyes widened. That was different. Was it? Olivia challenged. I've already called the bank, I said. They can't reverse the transfers without a police report. Police? Derek paled further. Mari, we can't involve the police. She's my mother. She stole from us, I reminded him. Maybe she just borrowed it. I'll talk to her. Jasmine, who had been quietly observing, spoke up. Derek, your mother isn't just borrowing, she's systematically taking over your lives. Stay out of this, Derek snapped. Don't speak to my friend that way, I said. She's right, and you know it. Derek's phone rang. Eleanor. He put it on speaker. Derek, where are you? The movers need direction on where to put my bedroom set. Mom, Derek's voice shook. Did you transfer money from our joint account? A pause. Just what we discussed, dear. For safekeeping. All of it? That wasn't the plan. Plans change. Now come home and help me settle in. Mom, you can't just... I most certainly can. Eleanor's voice hardened. Who do you think made the down payment on that house? My money, my house? My jaw dropped. What? Derek wouldn't meet my eyes. I was going to tell you. When? I demanded. Don't use that tone with my son. Eleanor snapped through the phone. Your son who you're manipulating and stealing from? I shot back. I've had enough of your disrespect. Derek, choose right now. Your wife or your family. Those aren't mutually exclusive, Olivia interjected. Stay out of this, Olivia, Eleanor barked. Derek, I'm waiting. The cafe fell silent. Derek looked trapped, eyes darting between his phone and me. I need time to think, he finally said. Wrong answer. Eleanor's voice was ice. I've already contacted a lawyer. Either Marigold apologizes and accepts the new arrangement, or I'll make sure neither of you get the house. You can't do that, Derek protested. Watch me. You have 1 hour to come home, alone. She hung up. She can't take the house, I said, but doubt crept in. Can she? Derek looked miserable. If she paid the down payment and it's not documented as a gift. Olivia pulled out her phone. I'm calling Robert. He's a real estate attorney. This is insane, Jasmine said. Your mother needs serious help, Derek. Don't talk about her like that. Derek stood up suddenly. This is all a misunderstanding. Where are you going? I asked. To talk to her. Fix this. I'm coming with you. No. His voice was firm. She's upset. Let me handle it. Like you've been handling it for months? I couldn't keep the bitterness from my voice. Derek's expression hardened. I've been trying to keep peace between the two women I love most. But maybe Mom's right. Maybe you don't respect family. He turned and walked out, leaving me stunned. Did he just choose her? I whispered. Olivia reached for my hand. No, he's confused. Mom's had decades to perfect her manipulation. My phone buzzed with a text from Sam. Eleanor just changed the locks on your new house. Derek is here, but he looks upset. We have options, Robert, Olivia's attorney friend, explained as we sat in his office that afternoon. Eleanor's claim on the house is tenuous at best. But she did pay the down payment, I said. Without proper documentation of gift intent, Robert nodded. However, her actions today, transferring funds without authorization, changing locks, those are clear legal violations. Will Derek have to testify against his mother? Olivia asked. Not necessarily, but his cooperation would help. My phone lit up. Derek calling. I answered on speaker. Mari. His voice was hoarse. Mom's gone too far. She's throwing out your things. What things? I asked, alarmed. From our apartment. She hired people to pack her things, and they're taking everything. When I tried to stop them, He paused. She what, Derek? She slapped me. Then told the movers I was unstable and having an episode. They believed her. Where are you now? Outside. I took your jewelry box and important documents. Derek, I said carefully. I'm with Olivia and a lawyer. We need to involve the police. A long pause. Do it. 3 hours later, I watched as officers escorted Eleanor from our apartment. She locked eyes with me as they led her to the patrol car. This isn't over, she hissed. He'll choose me in the end. He always does. Derek stood beside me, a bruise forming on his cheek where she'd struck him. Not this time, Mom. In the weeks that followed, we rebuilt. The bank reversed most of the transfers once the police report was filed. Eleanor was charged with theft, assault, and filing false reports after she claimed Derek had attacked her. How are you holding up? Jasmine asked as we packed genuine moving boxes for our new house, now legally secured in our names after Eleanor's claim was invalidated. Better than expected, I admitted. The restraining order helps. Derek entered, carrying more boxes. He'd been quieter since everything happened, attending therapy twice weekly. Sam and Olivia are coming by to help with the heavy furniture, he said. Derek, I hesitated. Your mother's attorney called again. She wants to apologize. Try to make amends. His jaw tightened. What did you tell them? That the restraining order stands. That some actions can't be undone with words. He nodded, relief visible on his face. Thank you. For what? For being stronger than I was. For not letting me destroy us both. We made it through, I said. Barely, he admitted. Do you think we can really start fresh, after everything? I considered this as I taped up another box. Not fresh, but better. Wiser. The doorbell rang, Olivia and Sam arriving with takeout and more packing supplies. Ready for moving day? Olivia asked brightly. More than ready, I said, glancing around at our friends, the people who stood by us when it mattered. You know, Jasmine said as she helped unpack the food, I always wondered why you stayed with such a horrible mother-in-law for so long. Because I thought family meant accepting people at their worst, I replied. Now I know it actually means expecting their best and walking away when they won't give it. Derek raised his glass. To boundaries. And consequences, I added, clinking my glass against his. Outside, the moving truck waited to take us forward, not back, into a house that was truly ours, with locks that only we controlled and space that was entirely our own. Have you ever had to cut someone toxic from your life? How did you find the strength?